Hi, good morning on a Saturday. So, I don't know how many of you are in creative vocations, where you're sitting there and your whole work life is based on, the next, what is the word I'm looking for? Sparkly idea or the next thing that just comes up that you want to try and throw some money at to help a group or to move something forward. And I truly, truly, truly believe in creativity and prayer and meditation as an integral part of my business, because my mind will go and whir and do this and do that and ache and analyze, and I need to be able to free it up. I need to be able to relax it, and I do that through my breath, and I do that through prayer, and I do that through meditation, because I need to talk at my mind, because my mind is the worrying engine that keeps things moving. No, I take that back. That can get things moving, but actually keeps things stuck, because it could get stuck in the problem and thinking that I, in my noggin, in this limited space above my eyes, need to find the solutions. And so by opening myself up to greater energies, conscious creation, this idea of divine energy, of a presence that's omniscient, omnipresent, all knowing, all powerful, I just have a greater mind. It's that simple. I don't have to even believe in a being or what have you. So, for those of you who are creative, I don't know when your ideas spark, but mine will spark at the strangest time. So, last night, I'm going to sleep, and I just all of a sudden came up with this. I was thinking about somebody, we were having a conversation about prayer and meditation, and this person at the same time, they were like, oh, me and God, we're like this. And at the same time, their life is totally fucking falling apart. And they can't get it together. They can't move ahead. They can't consistently stick with something that they know is good for them, which is really hard to watch, because change can feel like an overhaul, but it's really about baby steps. And I see a lot of people take one or two baby steps and then get scared and then take a leap 3 feet backwards and then take one or two baby steps, tip a toe in the water, it's too cold, take a jump 5 feet backwards. But this very same person like, oh, me and God, we're like this. So, and again, not my business to interpret someone's relationship with a divine being, because I truly believe that's a manifestation of one's higher self and the spirituality or soulfulness or the design that you were built with, that when you came to the planet, or based on what you learn as you've stayed here and moved through life, right? You have your own connection. It's not my business to, break that or debate it or say like it doesn't exist or it does exist. But here's where I am going to step in, which is to say that if in fact that connection that you think you have that's like this isn't giving you the results you want, well then your connection might be broken. It's like being on the internet and you got the 4 bars and you're good and there's no interruption to the conversation. And then there's those times you're talking away and you don't realize you have 1 bar and the other person can't hear shit that you're saying. It's kind of like that, right? So this idea that your life results do not reflect this means that you're like operating on 1 bar whilst you're talking away thinking you got 4 bars and perfect Wi-Fi flow. So as I'm going to sleep and I'm thinking about this and thinking about this conversation with this person, I was like, you know what I need to do? I need to create an Instagram account called Snarky Spirituality, where I just like throw out this stuff that comes into my head. Because let's face it, I'm a snarky, sarcastic, smart-ass New Yorker. It's one of my gifts. And as a matter of fact, you might not like it. I like it. And I've learned to like it. And I learned to like it actually by going and living other places where people don't like it. And of course, anytime you're in that sort of like difficulty where you're like, oh, I don't know if people like me, it gives you an ample opportunity to learn to like yourself better and realize that what people think about you is part of the I don't give a fuck category, And so my snarky, smart ass New Yorker is deeply connected to a higher power, God, conscious being, benevolent, divinity, conscious creation, laws of attraction, physics. I don't give a shit. I just know that there's this bigger power out there, and my mind is limited unless I make specific efforts or take specific small actions on a daily basis to connect or tap into that power. And when I do, I become more intelligent, more activated towards my own self-interest, more capable of filling my well, more capable of and interested of when that well is full, helping other people, right? So stay tuned because I'll give you more information soon, but I'm not quite up yet, but I'm creating an Instagram account called Snarky Spirituality, and I might be sending some invitations your way and just posting stuff just to have fun with it all, just to fuck around, you know? I mean, God is good all the time, and maybe God exists and maybe God doesn't, and maybe it exists for you, but you don't know what it is, or you think you're like this, but your life results clearly show you're more like this, and let's have fun with it. Let's be snarky. Let's be funny. Let's have a roll. Let's just live and be happy and have fun. It's Saturday. I'm going to go to the store now and get something to eat.